over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForge will be joining us in just a moment. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Miami, Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Adebayo and Ware together inside. And it's Hero in at the point. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Thompson. Duren finds Cunningham. Shoots over Hero, and Cunningham gets it to go. On the Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Ivy's got his third bucket of the night.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Powell. Hero on the wing. He shoots. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Cunningham against Hero. And here's Ivy from the arc. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hero, no good. For Detroit, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Harris. And scores off the crossover. And the Pistons lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead. They lead by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Wiggins. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Ware comes in for Jovic. And Norman Powell subbed in for Larson. Pass to Powell. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And here's Harris. Counted by Adebayo. Let's go with a 3. Harris misses. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 20-5 run. Pass to Hero. Ivy against Powell. Wiggins outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Pistons clear it. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Thompson for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Miami in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We're just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Harris on the wing. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Miami leading by 13. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Ivy. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Over Ivy. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Here's Ivy. It's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Ivy outside. Just 5 on the clock. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. What a game from deep. Making 5 trays. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
He'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on Jaquez. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Wiggins outside. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Stewart. Adebayo, no good. Pistons shooting 27% here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Bam Adebayo.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Wiggins outside. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Larson. Jacks up a 3. LeVert with a rebound. Now Stewart. The 3. Nails it from 3.
A Swiss Army knife talent. LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Now Mitchell. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
We'll come back and see us again.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
Trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Payne and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Good work defensively by Carter.
He loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his side.
Jones looking for an opening. Banchero right side. Banchero draws the double. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Back the pass to Banchero. Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 1.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Buzelis. Vucevic a screen on Banchero to the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Buzelis. 6 points for Vucevic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Carter. Here's Jones. Payne looking around. The 3 from Banchero. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Dosunmu. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Right through it.
Here's Giddey. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Banchero. And he makes good on the layup. Banchero's got 13.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. 1:05 left now here in the second. Pass to White. Jacks up a 3. To Silva with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. Banchero finds Suggs. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. He's got 10. White. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jones. He gets that one. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead.
Not just a scorer. Bane is willing to set up others and does a very good job of it.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic down low. That one rolling around and rims out. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Bulls on top, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
There naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Bulls making a switch here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Now, here's Wagner. Off target with the jump hook. 1:15 left to play in the third. From about 19 feet, Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. For the 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And it's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Pass to Huerter. And here is Williams. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Orlando leading by 5. Here's Banchero. 24 points for him. High arcing shot, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
In this quarter, ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Now Banchero. Clock at 6. Suggs have time. He's off from 3. Bulls trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Magic.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here is Carter after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Desmond Bane, 18 feet out. Count it.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here are the Magic now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Suggs. Jacks up a 3. Not gonna go. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knippel, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Toppin out there with Nesmith, and it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Toppin. Outside Nesmith. Now Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A new lineup here for Indiana. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. He buries it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
Pass to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Here's Shepard from outside the arc. Smith with the rebound. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's McConnell. Pass to Bradley. Bradley sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Bradley grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Mathurin passes to Walker. Here's Shepard. Bradley sets a screen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The mid-range, if that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Halliburton against Ball. Shoots over Halliburton. LaMelo working inside.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Toppin against Bridges. There's a screen by Toppin. Nembhard for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Knippel. No points yet. Back to Ball. There's the 3. Ball with another miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam, pass to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Nembhard outside. No good from outside. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Now here's Ball. It's stolen by Halliburton. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. McConnell outside. Pass to Bradley from deep. The rebound by Mann. Hornets trail by 11. Bridges outside. Here's Smith. He's covered by Matherin. Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Walker. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Outside man. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Mann's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McConnell passes to Bradley. And here's Matherin. Here's Bradley. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Matherin buries it from 3. And the Pacers lead by 14.
This young man has such confidence. Benedict Matherin right at the buzzer of that shot clock. Nicely done.
Bridges outside. A little mid-range shot is up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Now here's Ball. Miller on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Outside Ball. Takes a three. Nembhard there for the rebound.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Tyrese Halliburton.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Siakam looking it over. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Miller outside. They set the pick. Shoots a three. From downtown. And another shot. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
The coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton outside. He launches. Yes, sir, with the three. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Taurean Prince is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, the post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3, the small forward. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Now here's Porzingis, 5 to shoot. Daniels from outside. The rebound by Turner for Atlanta. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. The Bucks also changing it up. Trent comes in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Porter. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 10. Pass to Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Launches it. The shot by Rollins, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Giannis passes to Trent. Hits it from three-point range.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Young's shot is off.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Green, no luck. The Hawks trail by 11. Krejci passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Okongwu. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Sims, the pass to Rollins. On the wing, Green. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
This league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Porzingis comes in for Okongwu, and it's Johnson in for Newell.
Yeah, seemingly unlimited range for Young. He is always confident.
And here is Antetokounmpo following the three-pointer by Trae Young. That one good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here is Young. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Porter. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And Turner kicks to Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. over Porzingis, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here is Daniels, nothing on the board.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper, and these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Daniels passes to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For Atlanta, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bucks leading by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Giannis kicks to Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Kuzma's got 11 points.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
And so it's Milwaukee riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now, and Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And last year, Coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
Now Portis, following the Porzingis miss from deep. Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Hawks passing it around. Screen by Porzingis. Daniels kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 17. Prince the pass to Porter. Now here's Portis. It's Trent on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Alexander Walker. The wide open look here for Porzingis. They grab their own miss. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Trent. He has 5. Turner with the screen for Trent. Cranes the three-pointer. Trent's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Giannis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Alex Sarr. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Kata in at the 5 down low. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
That one's good for 2.
And sometimes you...
Sarr with a screen on Pritchard. Out left to the wing. Sarr finds McCollum. Over Pritchard. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Tatum. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Brown for 3, and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 8-point game. Six on the shot clock. Kispert outside. Beyond the arc. And that does it for the first quarter. Austin out in front. They're up by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. To Simons. Now Tatum. George defending. Tatum against George. Just 5 to shoot. Hauser outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Now here's McCollum. He has 7. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Down low. Tatum passes to Simons. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Boucher. Now Hauser. The 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
1 minute left in the first half. Now George. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Simons. Boston pulls it in. Simons got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Tatum. George against Brown. Shoots over George. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Middleton looking around. Pass to George. Now McCollum. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. McCollum's got 10.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's the Boston Celtics sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They've got to push him off his spot.
Champagny, he's checked in for Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Shoots over Pritchard. McCollum's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's White. Brown scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Koulibaly. Brown, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to McCollum. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Off target from outside.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside, Brown. And there's a pick. Inside, it's tipped. Tatum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Back to McCollum. Pass to George. The Wizards with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pritchard gets it to go.
Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Hits a 3-pointer. McCollum's got 16 points now.
And good response from McCollum. A shot like this just demonstrates leadership.
Here's Tatum, and Boston again with the bucket.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And there's Koulibaly on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Boston out in front, opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
For the floor.
Johnson against Simons. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Boston with some changes. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Minot comes in for Jaylen Brown. Shireman comes in for Simons. And Washington will go for a different look here. Sarr's checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Kispert. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's McCollum in for Carrington. Pass to Garza. to the left side wing. Here's Minot. George defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. Garza grabs the board. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Shireman. Here's Minot. This one for 3. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is hot, you know, giving them the ball, and then just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Well, both these teams are struggling, RJ. Neither is playing great basketball right now.
Oh, no, they're not. But this is an upside. Somebody is going to come out on top tonight, and that could bring some confidence because, boy, we know they need it.
Now, here is George. Screen by Oubre. George, no good. And even far, right at the 50% mark. Barrett dishes to Ingram. 1:46 left to play in the first. They grabbed their own miss. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Ingram's got 11 points.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Now, here's Quickly. Nothing on the board. Over McCain. Hits the jumper. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Yep, that one goes.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Pirtle. Ingram outside. Here's Quickly. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid with a screen on Quickly. Pass to Embiid. Let's go. Again, Philadelphia.
That's just not fair. 7 footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
Quickly looking it over. Barnes outside. Offline with his 3. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jared McCain. That one drops. He ties it up. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Barnes outside. Ingram right side. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Pass to Grimes. Ingram with the steal. Barrett finds Barnes. Out to Ingram. Back to Barnes. And here is Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grimes, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got his first 3 points of the game. In the corner, Barrett with it. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
This is where Barrett's most effective.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. A 3-ball. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Dick against Embiid. Back to Dick. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite 2-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now Barnes. Paul George missing from long range. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 56 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get that one.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Pass to Barrett. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And there it is for him. 6 points for Jakob Poeltl.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Embiid. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Embiid. Oubre sets the screen for Embiid. Hurdle there for the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Maxey against Quickly. Here's Barrett. Puts up a 3. Oubre with the rebound. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he does not hit. And so here's Toronto. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Barrett against Oubre. Outside Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Barrett outside. Another shot. Oubre with the rebound. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Ingram. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
At guard, 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. And it's Williams in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. And it's Strus in at the 3, small forward. Doris, when you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh, my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
Now here's Garland. Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You see the quickness.
Puts up a 3. The rebound by Garland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Hunter. Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Strus. The rebound by Dimon. Nets trail by 7. Left side Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
The Cavaliers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Garland for 3. Here's Mobley. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It'll go on Michael Porter. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night here for the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Mitchell comes in for Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Powell, a screen on Ball. Here's Traoré. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Cleveland, another 3.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. From deep. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Strus. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Here's Garland. On the wing, Strus. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Bruce. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Brooklyn. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he lobs it up top. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Pass to Porter. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Fires the 3. Garland, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Dimon. From downtown. Strus grabs the miss. The kick to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Garland for 3. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 23 points.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
No one covering.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Allen outside. Down low. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here's Thomas. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
Cam Thomas, this guy finds a way through contact.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland. Now Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Nets trail by 10. Now here's Thomas. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Mobley.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside Mitchell. With the shot. Ooh, rise and fire.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Williams fires. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Darius Garland.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. From downtown, it's good from beyond the arc.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Thomas! Ooh, it misses. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Darius Garland.